All right. It looks like we might be back.
We are?
Yeah, we are back. That was really weird. So sorry about that, everybody. The really weird part about that was we were able to go to like any other web page while it was happening. Just would not reconnect for some reason, but we are back. Kaz about to go to enchiladas.
Yes, enchiladas. Too bad we don't have any Mexican food on us right now.
Oh, dude, that sounds so good right now.
I know. I think we ate the last of our frozen Mexican food.
We could go get some Mexican food tomorrow. Still getting their initial infrastructure up. There you go. You found it.
It took me a second.
Oh, is it doing a weird...
I think it is doing.
You might have to log out, log back in, but I would just wait another second.
Oh, nope.
Oh.
Actually timed out.
I got timed out too.
Why are we having the problems?
Probably, well, actually, I don't really know. But, solved. Okay, now don't forget to set your home point.
I know, right?
They have some crazy funding, though. See them all over the state installing lines. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah, they've been... I think they've been doing work around here like the past couple years, on and off. There was a neighborhood, like, not even 2 miles from us that got fiber, like, I want to say 3 years ago. Yeah, I guess they're just now getting to us.
I'm just thankful we're finally getting it.
Yeah. For real. All right, so while we were off there for a minute, we did get our circuits. But there we go. Our ZPM assembling machine. We'll go ahead and pop that down. And now we need to make the tritium coil blocks. We need 42 of these to fill out the Vulcanus, which means 336 2x tritium wire. Go ahead and get that real quick. We do have tritium ingots already smelted up, so shouldn't take long. Have to start over. We missed it. Oh, okay. I'll trash the machine. We'll start over. It's riveting gameplay, I know. Google Fiber is slow going as well, and they are good. Yeah, oh, dude, I forgot Google Fiber was a thing. Let's see. Mica insulator foil. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of that. Get a item conduit too. There we go. Extract, insert on brown. Pop all that in there. And there's our tritium wire. We can just put it all in the machine. And then we do need to get 42 ingots worth of molten aquata alloy. Let's go do that. I did smelt some of this stuff off stream as well. Oh, and I moved our chemical plant up here because when I moved the drone center, I had to move it so it would reach the Naquata line. We didn't have anything up here. This is where our EBFs used to live back in the day. we need something here. So, and I have plans to do automation on this. I saw Diddy was able to automate the rocket fuel on here through Applied Energistics, so I thought I would give it a try as well, because we do need that for our tier 2 drones eventually as well. Oh gosh, where am I going? Here we go. Here's how well it'll hold up long term here with our mountains. Oh, that is an interesting consideration. You would hope that they have accounted for that, but who knows? All right. There we go. It is happening. 50 seconds per. So 50 times 42 divided by 60. 35 minutes. So we got a little waiting to do on the tritium coils, but then we'll pop those on our Vulcanus, and then we'll be able to make ZPM superconductors, which we can go ahead and prepare ourselves for that. We can go ahead and get the recipes in. Let's see. Cat's getting Enceladus bee going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's not cool.
That's did not go as planned.
Nope.
You got all your golden electron tubes, I assume. Yeah.
Yeah. For all the location.
Let me look it up in NEI for you. Requires Enceladus snow as foundation. It's not in the middle, Cat.
Yeah, maybe I need to move one into the middle.
Yeah. Pickaxe. Yeah, I bet that was the problem.
Probably, but unfortunately, I have to go home now.
Oh yeah, because you don't have pure versions of them now, do you?
Well, I
Like,
normally only need to do one pass.
yeah.
Even jump. There we go.
Yeah, Razor, have you watched Diddy's video on the industrial apiary? Because I remember it was like a little finicky to set up. There were certain upgrades you needed to do to it, and it does require a lot of power to operate well. I remember watching that video and thinking to myself, "Wow, the industrial apiary is not worth it until you can like throw a ton of power at it." Those things I don't have. Oh no. See, they have the luxury of throwing a ton of power at it. Maybe you don't at the stage you're at. Like, I don't even know if we would either. I do know we need to get into it eventually. Sean says, I've seen the main fiber line from Montreal to Albany. And the substations, the fiber is pretty big. Think of cable 28 inches thick with strands about the size of it. Yeah, the strands are very, very small. 28 inches thick that's crazy though. I know that it's not going to be that, it's not that radius everywhere. Like, I remember what I saw being installed in that other neighborhood I mentioned. It looked like it was like maybe 5 inches radius. No, 5 inches like diameter even. But I don't know. Maybe there's like different standards for different distributions. I don't know how any of that works. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some of this programmed. This is going to be circuit 9 for our superconductor. And then we need the base wire, and then we need tiny naquata fuel pipe or fluid pipe. Okay. Need to automate alveoli. Yeah, I would definitely like automate. Like what are some of the things we have automated? We have like the transmitter, the electrical stimulators on auto craft, the intricate circuit boards, and then like the diamantine and iron electron tubes. It really pays to get that stuff on autocraft. All right, wire mill circuit 1. Fiber is in the ocean is even bigger. Oh, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, nerd boy? How's it going? Okay, superconductor base ZPM ingot. Yeah, we do need to get that. Let's see. There's the dust. There's the ingot. That in the EBF. We really don't need to do things in multiples of 8 anymore, since it all just kind of goes into a separate subnet storage. No more blocking mode. And then we need the recipe on the base dust. Ooh, it's a ZPM recipe. I might need to overclock our mixers. I'll have to take a look at that. Palladium, indium, osmium, naquata. Okay. And that was circuit 2. Okay. There we go. Yeah, let's go take a look at our mixer. Got a quad mixer right here. Ooh, we are not set up to Yeah, if I want to overclock one of these, I'm going to have to like remove an interface. I did not think that part through, unfortunately. All right, let's think about how we can solve this. We're using 5 channels here. So we could actually like some of those, like we could take this one right here, for example, this. We can put it on the side up here instead. Where is our circuit 2 anyway? Let's figure that out. Mixer circuit 2, click this button. It's right here. Okay. No, I mean, this will be negated very quickly because we'll be able to make the ZPM energy hatches soon. So we can... Actually, if I just took one of these, let's take this one. Breakthrough circuit 2. Okay. And let's get our covered cable. Let's get a facade. Make sure we keep this looking somewhat decent. Oh, and then we need that input bus that it was on. Yeah. Breakthrough circuit 2. Put this back on here. Blocking mode back on. And we should be good now. We just need another LuV energy hatch, which we do happen to have one still. Perfect. Perfect. Put that on there. Oh, we do have a we do have a small problem though.
What's the problem?
This cable is in the way of us adding some power cable, but that's okay. It means it's gonna look a little worse. Not the end of the world. And honestly, we probably should change the setup so that we can do double energy hatches everywhere. That should be something that we try to aspire to on all of our quads. Except for the ABS, of course. Yeah. Oh. Put our pattern back in here. Okay. And then let's get LuV superconductor. Put that on there. And so only one of these would be overclocked, but that should be fine. If I wanted to make superconductor based ZPM, it should work now. Yep, there we go. Nice. We got it. All we need is our tritium coils now in order to be able to smelt that, and then we will be in good shape. And by the way, I forgot to ask you, Kat, were you able to get the mutation that time?
It's being a little finicky. I'm still working on it. I've almost got it though.
Oh yeah, sorry, Orianche. Welcome back. I did say something, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, stupid internet problems. It was a really weird one because every other aspect of our internet was working fine except for Twitch. Thank you. How are you doing? We're doing great. Kat is working on, she'd been working on this long planet beeline, and it looks like we're reaching the end. Actually, she's one away from getting the tritium bee that we really needed. So I know you'll be happy to have that past you, Kat.
Oh yeah.
Because I know you wanted to get back to blood magic, Botania, stuff like that.
All the other magic mods.
Yeah.
I really have been enjoying learning more and playing more of those. But I just keep getting sucked back into bees because we need, the different materials from bees. All the magic.
All the
Yeah,
things.
all the magic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you want to 100% every magic mod page in the quest book.
Yeah, I definitely do.
All right, let's see here. One other thing that we can do, if we want to get the ZPM energy hatch today, we do need to go down this road of the Europium doped wafers and the nano power ICs. So we can go ahead and do that. Satisfactory is a treat to play. That is definitely a game that we want to get to. Definitely. I don't know if I'm going to love it or not. I've seen some of the gameplay before.
It looks fun though.
It does look fun. I could see myself liking it. He's taking its toll, the bee life bugging sometimes. The gameplay loop can get a little repetitive after a while. But overall, they're great. Circuit 3.
Now,
I think. Sorry, go ahead.
I do have a question. Is Tell still here?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I think one of these two would have the answer to this. But this weekend we were having, he was logged on playing, and he was trying to do some bees himself, and he was making his own biome potions. And I was like, oh, remember to put on the witch hat and shirt so you get 3 potions for the price of 1. And I know it like says you get a chance of getting that perk, but every single time I make potions, I'm always getting 3 potions for 1 set of ingredients. He didn't have it happen once.
Nope.
So it's like, is there something that we're missing? Like, does he need to make his own outfit or something?
I think I did what? Was it 3 or 4 times I made a potion with the outfit on?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, nothing. Well, I got the 1 potion, right? Yeah, but not all 3. Sucked. Got to Space Elevator in a playthrough of Satisfactory. Fun as hell. That was in beta. Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought you were about to say you got to Space Elevator in GTNH. I was like, wait, what? No way. Don't you need the whole outfit?
Isn't the whole outfit just the hat and like the shirt, like the top part?
Yeah, plus you had been getting triple potions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. By the way, here we go. Europium doped monocrystalline silicon boule. I don't know if it's going to be worth changing over a bunch of our recipes to these new wafers or not, but it's a lot more silicon solar grade. It's like double the amount.
Okay.
But I guess this stuff is pretty trivial at this point. With both, you get 80% for extra potion.
80% is still pretty good.
The tooltip was like 35% chance for an extra potion on each. If I remember that right. Let's see. We do need to make cutting recipe for this. Oops. Let's see. Cutting machine. Go. A long way away for you. Yeah. Still taking time off ticking all the boxes, Thaumcraft Beast, crafting and such. Hey, it's a great way to play. Yeah, the fact that you're like trying to 100% all the tabs is quite the feat. We're a little bit more lenient than that. Although we still want to complete everything eventually.
Yeah, I really do want to complete everything in the quest book. Oh. Do you know this one, baby?
Oh, God. I'm pretty sure I don't. I'll have to take a look. Give me just a minute. Let's see. You don't know it, I have more. Well, I can give it a quick listen. Like, you know, I'll sometimes try to fly by the seat of my pants with those. Let's see. I do want to go ahead and request these doped wafers. Let's see. How quick is it going to be? 10 seconds? Okay. Here we go. says these are more efficient when making wafers out of them than Naquata. I mean, maybe I should switch to Europium for our recipes. I don't know. We'll see. You seen the show Money Heist? Then you know it. No, I don't. I have not seen that. Tell you what, Crypto, if you do want me to play that, can you send me a YouTube link? Or just send it, just put it in the Twitch chat. I'll see if I can do it.
Oh yeah, Tom Petty.
What?
I just saw a Crypto comment. If you haven't seen it in the streaming, go enjoy. Yeah, I thought I might have seen that, but now I'm not so sure. I might not have seen it. It's not surprising for him to not seen something because he doesn't watch very much TV at all.
No, that's true.
To try. Doing that one.
Do you know what this makes me want to do?
What?
That totally reminds me of that. What is that? The second thing I
couldn't
played.
hear what you played.
I know. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
One day I'll figure out how you can play it too.
It's like I hear your fingers like furiously tapping, but I can't hear the music.
Oh gosh, you can hear that over the mic? Oops.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tried. I think the second thing that I was playing was like some classical song turned like dance-like. It was on a similar. It was on a dance machine similar to DDR that was called Pump, like Pump It Up. It's the name of the game or something like that. I remember playing that song on there. It was like a Beethoven thing, I think. Furious tapping intensifies. Whoops. Very loud piano. It's a cheaper electronic keyboard that I gave Kat as a present for like a long time ago.
It was our first Valentine's.
Was it Valentine's? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing sounded familiar. Yeah, it's some kind of Beethoven thing, I think. All right, so we got our pool, we got our wafers done. Next thing is these NPIC wafers. Now this is very easy because we have a quad overclocked laser engraver now. So it should make these in no time at all. In fact, should we... I guess I should do like 8 at a time, probably. Yeah. And this is for the ruby. Ciao is a great Italian song about resistance to dictatorships and extremists. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I have... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was saying it's my turn to get up, so I will see you in just a second. Do you need anything while I'm up?
Okay, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, see you in a minute.
Yeah, I have like a long-standing... I've talked about this before on stream, I think. I've got like a long-standing list of like movies and television that I need to watch. Mostly this is stuff that Kat has been like, you need to watch this. You need to be more cultured.
Yes, we need to start making a dent in that. Like,
Yeah,
he hasn't seen The Fifth Element.
Yeah, well, the one I'm most ashamed...
Not seen The Fifth Element.
Okay, true. The one I'm most ashamed of, though, is Austin Powers.
Oh,
we got to fix that one.
We really need to remedy that.
What am I trying to make here? NPIC wafer. Okay. Then I guess we need to do the cutting recipe too. Or no, actually, no, there is no cutting recipe. Oh no, there is a cutting recipe. But then you also use the LCR to turn it into this. Let's do the cutting recipe first though. No, actually, I have a question. Question to ask myself, rather. The cutting machine, is this... Okay, we are using a separate network for this. Okay, good. Good. You haven't seen Austin Powers, Crypto? Is that what you're saying? Maybe I'm not alone after all. Nano power IC. Okay. I guess we can go ahead and request all 16 of those. Let's go check our tritium coils real quick. Just make sure this is still running. Yep. 32 already? Okay, yeah, we're getting pretty close. I want to make sure that this doesn't run out of mica though, so let's pop in a little more there. Oh, Fifth Element. Oh, okay. Your name is Austin. Oh, that's funny. One of those movies, or I guess there are multiple movies, right? That I'm like familiar. Oh gosh, I need to upgrade this to ZPM. Oh no. You know, I'm like familiar with all the references and stuff, but... Alright, let's get... Yeah, I just need to see the movie itself. Alright, yeah, we got to get... we got to overclock at least one of these to ZPM. But yeah, once we do that, if we look at the ZPM energy hatch recipe, we do need to figure out this as well, the 360 coolant cell. I don't think that'll be too difficult though. And then we do need to make ZPM voltage coils as well, which we'll have to do in this same assembler. But that's a pretty simple recipe. Money Heist is worth the watch. All right, I will add that to the list. I'll add a new section called Chat's Recommendations. Money Heist. Boom. Done. But yeah, we're gonna have to add this recipe right here for a fluid canner. Which we're still using a single block for this, but doesn't really need any more than that. I think, right? Yeah. We do also need to teach it how to make these 60k cells. That's just a circuit 1 similar recipe. Easy. Now I think we can make... We need 2 of these, right? Yeah. Let's go take our energy hatch. Put that on the cutting machine. We've already done this top left part as well. The Naquata line part 2. We're just gonna do a couple machines for enriched Naquata. Put a couple up, but I don't want to break the functionality of part of the Vulcanist, so might as well just wait on these last 4. Nice. And then a little bit later, I do want to move these crafting CPUs up here. Shouldn't take too long. Mainly, I just need to run the cable underneath here. Probably 32 channels would be more than enough. So actually, go ahead and put a P2P tunnel in here. Dude, I'm so glad adding to the subnet does not break our network anymore like it used to. Oh, it's so much nicer. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's bind to input. We'll call this crafting CPUs. Do we have covered cable? No. Need some dense covered cable here. Go ahead and stretch it all the way out. There we go. And we'll go ahead and color it. I hate leaving uncolored cable. Oh, whoops. Not that. Okay. There we go. All right. Well, we can come back to that in a minute. Meanwhile, there's our nano power ICs, yeah. And then we are doing the last coil right now. Nice. Let's see, ZPM energy hatch. We can actually go ahead and make our 2 ZPM voltage coils that we need. So it's going to be 32 fine europium wire and 2 samarium rods. There we go. And circuit 1. There we go. Trinium coil upgrade. Very big. Been waiting to do this one for a while.
All right, I'm back.
Hello, cat. We just got our trinium coils.
Fantastic.
It should speed along other recipes as well, I would think. So, if things go according to plan, though, we actually will not be using these coils for too long. We'll actually be able to upgrade to the next one. The white are so ugly. Ew.
Well, do you like those more than the like magenta ones?
Okay, yeah, the TPV are the worst. Easily.
Because I remember how much you used to like curse those.
Especially when the ones that they replaced used to look so good. They were tungsten steel coils, which aren't even in the game anymore, but they were like a really nice color. All right. Go. We should be good now. There's our 2 ZPM voltage coils as well. We need it. But now, we should be able to make 64 superconductor ZPM wire. Yes. All right. Go. Do the thing. So many multis. Yeah, we're filling out this space. Slowly. In fact, I'm 100% positive there will come a time where this space is too small. But
Really?
oh yeah, definitely. Now, from what I understand, the 2.7 update, I don't know the specifics, but it's supposed to kind of cut down on the late game multi-block spam that you have to do. Somewhat. I don't know if that means that we won't need like, an endless line of like, 20 quad cutting machines or, extruders and stuff like that. Oh yeah, you were working on your was it your first multis that you were working on, Blood? I forget exactly what you were working on. There we go, yeah, getting our superconductor based ZPM ingots. How many of those do we need? Oh, 36, that's not bad. Now the one thing I didn't check is surely our vacuum freezer is good enough for this. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh no, we actually might have a problem. We need a ZPM vacuum freezer. Now, we are feeding the vacuum freezer multi-amp. Oh, okay, it is working. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if the multi-amp hatches worked the same as like, having 2 like LuV hatches overclocking. But it turns out it does overclock. That's great. In fact, it does say, oh yeah, we're using like 4 amps of ZPM here. Okay. Cool. Send in screen in Discord. Okay, yeah, do that. Right on. Dual LCR, quad EBF. Well, hey, quad EBF is great. And dual LCR should get you by for a long time. Like, we even had just 1 LCR until, like end of IV, I think. We didn't have many quads at all. Like, this is all pretty recent for us here. But yeah, LCR does end up being one of the bigger bottlenecks, along with the EBF, obviously. What's going on with you, Kat? What are you? You're acclimatizing Enceladus? Yeah.
Yep. So I got Enceladus now. Now I've just got to get them acclimatized and I can make some drones. And then I'm going back to Enceladus to make trinium.
That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you wait on like the acclimatizer until it maxes out, don't you?
Yeah, because so even when you put these through and you start breeding them, sometimes they will lose their like acclimatized level. So like even if I get it up to like both 5 on both temperature and humidity, it'll end up like going to a 2 and a 3 or something like that. Sometimes it'll lose it completely.
I mean, you could just get that back with the breeder bee eventually, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to lose it because I've got to have it normal to put it.
Okay, I just thought you would need like whenever I've had acclimatizing problems, it's usually just like I need to bump it up like 1 or 2 or something, 1 or 2 levels on whatever. He's getting after one of the cats right now. I heard her from here.
Yeah, sorry. I muted so they wouldn't have to hear.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, we had one of our cats had surgery a couple weeks ago, and she's got to eat special food now, and she's getting into her sissy's food instead of eating her own.
Mm-hmm.
They love going after each other's food.
Uh-oh. I made a mistake.
Uh-oh. What mistake?
I set the, what do you call it? The superconductor wire that I'm waiting on. I set it to autocraft in this thing, but we don't have ZPM power to this thing yet. The precise assembler. So, whoops. That's fine. We can fix this. Okay. There we go. And then we can just cancel this craft. Yeah. There we go. Put it in here instead. Circuit 9. Yeah, there we go. All right. 64 seconds per. Should just take like 4 minutes for this to complete. Then we'll have our ZPM wire, and then we can literally craft this ZPM hatch. Let's go ahead and prep for that real quick. Oh, I see the stuff that you posted now, Blood. Hold on.
Oh, by the way, we're missing a pip.
Oh, oops. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I took it off to like show what you were doing in your chat or something. I don't know. That is a lot of stuff you had prepped, Blood. That's awesome. Yeah, you're gonna go crazy. Even got an LPF here. Oh, you got our old friend, the algae farm. I say our friend. We never actually made one. But we talked about it a bunch.
We did talk about it a whole lot.
Maceration stack. Nice. Oh, dude, the ore washer. Yeah, those blocks are so annoying to make. All the grisium. Wait, is it the tree growth simulator? It looks like the algae farm, but maybe not.
Hey there, Diddy.
Yeah, what's up, Diddy? Well, looks like Blood's gonna have a good time. We are right now waiting on our first ZPM superconductor wire. We are officially in ZPM now. Then we're going to make that ZPM energy hatch.
Do it, baby.
And then that's going to change literally everything. Let's see. It is very pog indeed. Yes. Sulfuric acid. Yep. Yeah, the fact that you have to make a... Do you have a chemical plant in those? I didn't see a chemical plant. I hope you have one. The fact that you need a chemical plant to make the algae farm useful for like things like sulfuric acid is pretty annoying. What is this? Yeah, we'll use quantum processors for now. That's fine. These need to be the NAC coolant. Oh, we're gonna have to rename these as well. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go do that real quick. Yeah, this one here. Pond is good once you acquire all the algae types. Yeah, I mean, if you can only like get the first two, for example, that's not very useful, right? Okay. Make a recipe for this rename here. There. And then go back to this recipe. Pass line rename. Yep. And then everything else should be good here, I think. Yeah.
Diddy's like, I have over 100 million algae. Maybe I should do something with it.
I mean, yeah, it's free. That is the nice thing about the algae plant. You know, you don't have to power it. That part's nice, at least. But... let's see. Oh, I just realized I don't have a data stick for this thing. Uh-oh. I assume it's made with the LuV energy hatch? Yes. Well, gonna be waiting on that. Okay. But we can go ahead and put that recipe right there. Go down to our IB scanner. We probably should make a better scanner, but eh. Maybe we can make a ZPM one. Let's see. Elite Scanner 2. UV circuits. Yeah, we can make that later. Would really cut down on the scanning time. Oh, Diddy, Kat just got the Enceladus bee, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Working on Trinium next. Are you doing the self-feed thing?
Yes, I am.
Yes. We finally convinced her. When are you going to do all the Gendustry stuff? Yeah, she was literally talking about that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so Friday, well, first off, hi, Zyrith.
Zyrith,
Thank you
what's
very
up?
much for the raid.
Welcome,
Hope you had a
welcome.
good stream. So last week, I was like, okay, on Monday, I'm going to start Gendustry stuff. I'm going to take the weekend and I'm going to go watch Diddy's video on Gendustry, like try and figure this stuff out because I've never done Gendustry before. And this weekend just got like absolutely crazy. So I ended up not being able to do it. So like an hour before stream, I was like, okay, I have like an hour before stream. Let's sit down and like watch Diddy's stuff. And it was like Greek. Like my brain is just so like frazzled because I've had so much going on that I could not comprehend anything you were saying. And I'm sitting here trying to take notes and I'm like, Okay, it's not happening today. We'll just put this off for another day. So hopefully Jedstry will happen later this week.
It will. I'm confident. I believe in you, Kat.
I'm so glad you believe in me.
Zyrith says, stream was good. Working on building area for new autocraft multi-blocks. Nice.
Nice.
Speaking of which, yeah, we've been adding to our collection for our new autocrafting room here recently. Trying to go as many quads as we can.
Has Zyrith seen Neo Tokyo yet?
Actually, might have. I don't remember. Well, it looks terrible in the daytime. Trust me, when nighttime comes, this looks a whole lot better. But yeah, Neo Tokyo has begun. It's working on this a ton over the weekend. We got our fusion reactor here. I was trying to work with forged microblocks to make, like, you know, Japanese characters, but that was definitely not going well. And then people pointed me toward little tiles, which is basically like pizzles and bits. So we made some of these. This is very painstaking as far as like the time it's going to take to do all these signs,
but it totally pays off. I mean, that's amazing.
John said you had questions about, oh yeah, what's up, John? Questions about little tiles. So my main question was, you know, I'm mainly just wanting to work with like the little 1x1x1 cubits, which is fine. But the weird thing was with the little container, it's like, let's say I want to get a stack of those little 1x1s out of here. How do you do that? Because all I was able to do was just like click this and then click drop. And then that just gives you a full block back, which is, you know, not really what I'm looking for. Little tiles equals TPS issues. Oh, uh-oh. Well, yeah, we don't want to use them a lot. We just want to use them for signage here mainly.
That's probably the only place we'll use them.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a little conservative with how much I use forge microblocks as well, for the same reason. One at a time as far as I know. Yeah. Now, I mean, the way you can get around this is you could just have the hammer. So if I just, you know, grab a block, and then if I use the hammer on it, it will put most of these back in the container, but I get an extra stack here out of it. That's kind of one way to get around it. It's a little, you know, it's a little janky, but it works. But yeah, that's going to be great for the signages. Again, yeah, we probably don't want to overuse that. Actually haven't checked my TPS in a while. I guess it's fine. I always forget what these numbers are exactly. I mean, the third number looks bad. I don't know if I should be worried about that or not. Anyway. So we did get all of our superconductor ZPM. For anybody just joining, we did get into ZPM today. So we're completing kind of our first quest, trying to go for that ZPM energy hatch. You know, it's usually one of your first goals, entering a new tier. Try to get that tier's energy hatch, because that opens up a lot of things. So the only thing I'm waiting on at the moment, we do have the recipe. Like, if I were to try to craft this right now, oh, it needs 2x. Oh, okay, we can fix that. The only thing I'm waiting for right now is the scanner. I forgot to make the data stick for this. Let's get like another, like 3 minutes before that's done, so that's not too bad. Yeah, and like we've been saying before, Kat is very close to getting our Trinium B, which Trinium is like used for all the important stuff, so. I mean, our supply is okay right now. I think we have like, we do have like 6,000 Trinium dust, which is not bad. It's in audio only. Yeah, we didn't need to do the recipe for the 2x superconductor, which we can just... Do I want to do just a shapeless? Should I do the assembler? Let's do the assembler. I probably need to move away from molecular assembler crafting wherever I can. I'll pop that there. Yeah, so if I tried to request ZPM energy hatch right now, yeah, we can totally make this. So yeah, this will be done soon. First thing that we're probably going to put that on is our precise assembler. So that's going to unlock all of these ZPM assembler recipes for us the moment that we switch this out. Now, unfortunately, we're going to be going from an LuV 16 amp energy hatch to just one regular ZPM energy hatch. So it's going to cut down on our processing time on a couple of recipes temporarily, but I'm sure we can get a multi-amp energy hatch soon, ZPM wise. But yeah, we'll be able to get rid of this ZPM assembly machine. In fact, yeah, we're probably done with this already. We can go ahead and put that away. Oh, are you doing it? Are you doing the thing?
I am about to, yes.
To do the thing. Did you get your trinium block?
It's already under there.
Ace. Good. Off to bed. See y'all tomorrow. Thanks for the fish warden. No problem. Hope you enjoyed the puffer fish.
Nice shot.
Hope you ate it very carefully too.
Try. Oh, sorry, babe. I gotta go back to acclimatizing.
Oh my gosh. Leaving us all in suspense. Jeez.
I'm sorry. Well,
that's okay. Because we just got our data stick for our ZPM energy hatch. We'll pop that in real quick. And let's freaking go. Let's craft this thing. Not a crazy expensive item. ZPM circuits are probably the most annoying part. Yeah, maybe the pump, but we'll be making tons of those in the future. Oh wait, so what was the problem? It didn't like the climate?
Nope.
Boo. Ooh, one other thing, we're gonna have to start implementing the ludicrous transformers in the transform up mode. Let's go ahead and order 8 of those, because all of our power underneath autocrafting is all superconductor LuV, which I don't really plan on changing out anytime soon. So we're going to have to upconvert, but that's fine. We do have 256 amps of LuV through here. Now, we're not actually making that much power, but we can send that much power if we want to. So I think this will be sufficient through most of ZPM. Maybe when we actually get to like UV, we can like change this out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Might do lasers by the time we get to UV, though. Cat's excited about the lasers.
I'm very excited about that. The hive just made it look so awesome.
What made it look awesome?
The hive. Seeing them with lasers.
Oh, you're thinking about those You're thinking about those mining lasers.
About those really cool mining lasers.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. I mean, we could do that.
Those things were just so flippin' cool. Like, we need to do that.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, we probably can make them in Thaumcraft at this point. What were they? The Arcane Boar. Thaumium Pickaxe, Thaumium Shovel. Gold Plate, Diamond Lens. I mean, it's actually not too crazy. We really should start automating Arcane Infusion, though. I think I understand how to do most of the automation for it. You know, you set a separate subnet, you kind of set your storage buses on different priorities so that the middle block gets sent to the pedestal first, etc. The one part that I'm a little, you know, and we're already providing aspects automatically with our current setup. The only thing that I'm a little iffy about, like I don't quite remember how it works, is like how you start the setup. Like I know you put a wand inside some item that will like activate it via like a redstone tick. But I don't quite remember how Tell had that set up.
I was about to say, is there someone you watch that has that set up?
Yeah, it was Tell's Forever Lost stream.
Oh no.
That I think only I saw.
Well, didn't you take like really good notes on that though?
Yeah, but I don't think I caught that part. Fortunately.
Oh, that sucks.
So. Unfortunate. All right, just waiting on our quantum processors, and then should get our energy hatch. Let's see, we already got the transformers. Perfect. Might actually keep those in my bag. We'll be using those a decent bit here, I think. But yeah, as soon as we can, we're gonna transform right to this here. Where normally Thom gets mentioned and he shows up. True. Unironically true.
He just magically appears.
Oh.
Maybe because he's usually lurking.
Here we go. It is happening. Always makes me happy when people struggle with something that they're trying to do blindly. Makes me feel like less of an idiot. Oh, I mean, we're getting to the point now, John, where we've never gotten past this point in progression before. So we're about to be like, you know, literally running blind. The Cat's Cozy Games stream is at the top of the Twitch follows list. How's that possible? I mean, I'll take it. Also, what's up, Jolly? Hope you're doing well.
Oh?
Oh yeah, they've got some algorithm or something now. Like you can either have it like in order of most viewers to fewest viewers, or there's like some weird hidden algorithm or why it orders them. Yeah, who knows? Just got home from work, right on. Hope you're able to chill and relax now. Enjoy yourself. Greg T. Cat says 3 witchery bosses left. How many bosses are there?
Yeah, I don't know anything about witchery bosses.
Have it where it's most to least is what I thought it was. Well, I know it like... I think it set it to the other setting for me for a while. Like maybe it changes automatically. Occasionally on you. And who knows. What I do know, however, is that we just got our ZPM energy hatch. Oh, yeah.
Go, baby.
Things are happening. Get rid of our LuV 16 amp. Yeah, goodbye multi-amp energy hatch. And hello, shiny new ZPM energy hatch. Let's get rid of this wire temporarily, and then we're gonna... I've only ever been at the top of my progress. Try not to watch videos about New Horizons that are beyond my progress. Yeah, I mean, that's a very, like, probably uncommon way to play, John, but I respect it. Okay, let's...
Hey, baby.
Yes. Oh. Cat's doing the thing, too. Look at that.
I got the thing. Oh, boy.
All right. It's been a long journey.
I know that just made your day.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get that thing online as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'll stat it up for you before I get it on.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
See. Do we have enough of the mysterious crystal to make a mysterious crystal block?
I believe so. I think I did save. Oh, there's a block in the system already.
Fantastic. Okay.
Seven or eight? Okay. Doing one kill mob quest tab right, top right corner. Oh. Let's see if I can see that. Oh, I see that. Oh. Horned Huntsman. Baba Yaga. Okay. Mog and Golg. Interesting. 2,000 plus hours in EV. I think Kat and I have commented on this before. I love how everybody kind of plays in different ways, and some people are more worried about, making good time, being efficient. Other people are just trying to make as much infrastructure as they can, or focusing on other things, not worrying about time.
Yeah, it's like no playthrough is ever really the same.
Yeah. Let's see. Cheaper circuits. I actually don't know if we're ever going to do this. Because we'll probably move away from quantums entirely pretty soon. I don't even know if I want to make a cal for this. But I could go ahead and make 64 just to complete the quest. And then there's this here. To get to the Toxic Everglades, you'll need 10 containment frames and an Alkalis disc. Like making another portal. Okay. The dimension itself is filled with GT++ ores. If you want the ore distribution to make Sin/be Greggy, Badger Alk about it. Oh, okay. Does anybody know if the Toxic Everglades is good or not? It's a Slavic deity, Baba Yaga. Interesting. Okay. Funny part to me is people well past me that ask about something that is in the quest that I have done. Yeah. I mean, what ends up happening is, yeah, you know way more about the early game than probably most people just because of the way you played, which is cool.
It still blows my mind that this is your first playthrough and you know so much and you've done so much. I don't think very many first time GTNH players can do most of the things that you've done or even know about them.
It's for GT++ weird ores. Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back to that one. But there's our cheaper EV circuits that we technically didn't do, but that's fine. Get rid of all that garbage there. Oh yeah, we can make neutronium ingots now. I think it was the trinium coils that we needed. Yes, although we do need to overclock the ZPM. Okay. So to do that, it could actually be a little bit difficult. Because to do that, we need to transform 2 amps per energy hatch, right? Let's see. I guess we would need a high amp transformer, right? LuV high amp transformer? Yeah.
All right, I just read
What?
chat.
What?
John was like, only because I read all the stuff in the game. But thank you, Kat. And then Jolly says, reading? Never heard of her.
I mean, a lot of times I don't read either, so. And that's probably the norm. I think I'm gonna get a start on making fusion coils. Request 5, 6. Jeez, dude. That's so many. How much do you need for compact fusion? Is it like... Let's see. Oh, literally 5, 6. Oh, times 3. Yeah. Wait, why times 3? Are you gonna make 3 of them? Is that the idea? Also, do you all have a place for this yet? Where are you gonna put this? Oh, for the... Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, 3 per. Oh, that is crazy. This thing's insane. When do people normally make this thing? I'm sure most people do not make this in LuV. There's no way. You don't. Oh yeah. John, I saw that that pyramid, but it didn't have the blood magic stuff on it yet. I see that you put it there now. Nice. Oh, you make it to scan it. It's not worth it in any run. Okay, interesting. So you scan it. What do you scan it for? Mark II. Which compact is worth it then? Mark III? Okay. Interesting. I mean, good to know. So you scan this as well.
Oh, wow.
You get the Mark III. Oh, you know what? I do see this one in people's worlds. The pink one. Yep. Okay.
You know, this meteor just landed, and it's pretty close to my aviary.
Yeah, I mean...
What happens if a meteor decides to hit the setup?
We'll probably destroy some of the blocks, yeah. Now, what are the odds of that? Probably pretty low. I do put a roof over my ore drilling rigs whenever I put them on planets. But yeah, they're only when you're on the planet, though, so... I just take the extra precaution.
Yeah, I had not even thought about that until I saw that one land and was like, oh. Oh,
right. Okay. So I need to make... If we're going to make neutronium at all, we need 2 ZPM energy hatches for this. We also have to program this in real quick.
I got you your mysterious crystal bee.
Oh, you got that one too. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
That'll definitely come in handy later on. It'll be nice to stockpile that dust. Okay. Can we request these now? Yes, we can. Okay. Should have 3 altars on the pyramid soon. Oh, okay. You're gonna fit. How are you even gonna fit 3 on there? Like 1 on each side? I guess that would make sense. Oh yeah, by the way, John posted something on our Discord. That's like what I'm talking about if anybody wants to check it out. Yeah. You can see the Discord link there. Cat, can you come into my world and do bees for me? Cat is all like beat out.
Yeah, I'm so well, it's like I've really been looking forward to like getting into blood magic and witchery, and I mean I've done a little bit of them, but I haven't gone as far as I've wanted to go with those.
Yeah.
And
but also,
every time I get into it, I get sucked back into bees.
Yeah. But also I do think that Gendustry will kind of reinvigorate your love for the bees too, and the stuff that you're having to like fiddle with now will be a lot less work.
Hopefully. I know 0 about Gendustry.
I mean,
so.
The idea, correct me if I'm wrong, the idea is like you can take an individual trait, like, you know, take like the up and down climate or, you know, up and down humidity. You can just like map that on there to the bee. But like it'll be also a way to like, we won't have to like, you know, you'll get, you know, like blinding speed, for example. You just like map that onto the bee, right?
I mean, there's people are saying good stuff about it. Blood says Gendustry is my fave. It's so good. And Diddy's like, it took me approximately 4 minutes to set up a cryolite bee after breeding it with Gendustry.
That sounds wonderful.
That's really nice. Well, I really look forward to that.
Over the weekend, I did also set up 6 cryolite bees. Now they're in alvearies, so I don't know.
Did you set them up on this side?
Yeah. In fact, that whole row is taken now.
Very nice.
Yeah. I'd have to go and check our. Actually, I'll go check that real quick. So, all of it is being burned in the electrolyzer because that's really the only reason that I'm making the cryolite dust. Let's go check the output hatch on this. I think it was at like 130 million before. Oh, we're at 87 million now. We're still running net negative. Uh-oh. That's bad.
For what? The cryolite or the
fluorine? Yeah. Maybe I'll make like a couple more. Huh?
I guess we got to make some more.
Or I'll like make a couple more fields of like the black granite, maybe. Maybe that would help it. Dude, fluorine is such a huge problem. Jeez. I think this happened because I did upgrade the Nequata line. I think the Floromantic, I upgraded it to LuV. Yeah, it's running at LuV now. Yeah. And I've eliminated a couple other bottlenecks over here on Nequata line. So yeah, I did it to start caching fluorine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know if we could spare the power for an IA apiary right now. I'd have to go back and watch Diddy's video on that.
I don't know why, but I thought I remembered the IA apiary didn't take that much power.
Oh no, it can drink power from what I recall. I could be wrong, because I've never used an IA apiary before. But no gas giant you could harvest for fluorine. Yeah, so tier 7, you can go like onto the actual planet, Pluto, and fluid drill rig that, which is not a bad idea, but it won't be infinite. You know, you'll have to move that drilling rig eventually. There is space, you know, when you get space elevator, there are pumping modules. You can do that later. But I don't think you can. So right now, with we're getting hydrogen from space station above Jupiter right now, and this is great. But I don't think you can do this for fluorine. No, because it's not a gas. Drop 10 and hopefully you'll never run out. You could drop multiple, I do think the Cryolite B in the IA apiary is going to ultimately be the long-term solution, but...
Now, Diddy is still in here, right? Like, so I was watching the apiary video just before stream, and I don't know if I'm remembering this right, but didn't he say in the video that never mind. I know.
Wait, what?
Backwards.
Okay.
Like I remember I wrote down, do not use the apiary for breeding.
For breeding, yeah, sure.
But I thought that there was some kind of catch with like trying to get like stuff from them. But I don't remember what that was.
Well, maybe that was the shortest lifespan thing.
Maybe. And I hadn't gotten to the part with the upgrades yet, so I don't remember much about the upgrades.
Because the shortest lifespan thing kind of goes against your intuition initially.
Yeah.
But it's definitely what you want to do, yeah.
I never would have figured that out on my own if I hadn't.
I never would have figured out half the stuff on my own.
Right.
He says, yeah. Let's see, ZPM. We're gonna have to use some ZPM superconductor. Ooh, 24 amps. Oh, that's such a weird number. Oh, why does this have to be 24? I need my superconductor to be in powers of 4. I still don't know anything about Gregtech. There's just so much to know. It's insane. All right. How's our energy hatches doing? Oh, did I not turn the... I need to turn this back on. Recipe needs more power to start. Excuse me? You have a ZPM energy hatch. It's getting 4 amps of LuV, being transformed up to 1 amp of ZPM. And this still won't start. Starting the stream pretty much went in blind. I mean, that is definitely a fun way to go in. That's not how I started GTNH. Well, my very first world I did. And then I discovered what the drowned creeper was. And then I quit. Until I saw a threefold video, and I started back up again. You need ZPM machine casings for the floor. Oh, you're right, Diddy. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. So 21 of those, I guess, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Completely forgot about that. Okay. That's not that big of a deal. Funny that some recipes require more energy than the machine can provide. It can be brutal. All right, here we go. Maybe we can just break this.
City says, honestly, if you can afford UHV machine casings, you should just make those since that's max.
UHV. I don't even know if I've looked at the recipe for that before. I'll take a look here in a second. But I already made the ZPM casings. We'll just go ahead and put them in right now. I want my recipe to work right now. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. There we go. Nice. UHV machine casing. Let's see here. Neutronium. Okay. Well, we're literally about to make neutronium right now. I don't know if that's what we want to spend our first neutronium on necessarily, but all right, so this should be going now. Perfect. Perfect. We'll probably want to overclock these to UV eventually. You have to be a little bit careful. We do need to increase our energy output, because right now our max is almost 2 mil. However, the moment that we change out the dynamo hatches on the back of these SE turbines to ZPM, we'll be getting 4 times the amount of power. So we should be getting close to 8 million. And then we can also eventually work on this guy here. XL Turbo SC steam turbine. What was the hardest part of this? It was probably in the controller block. Yeah, you needed a ZPM assembler. That's why we didn't do this. Yeah, we can actually do this. Probably in the near future. Here's something to keep in mind for the future. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Thank you. Okay. Got our 2 energy hatches. Perfect. And we'll probably want to upgrade all this to UV eventually. But for now, we're gonna take this off. Let's point this upward. Get our soft mallet. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Whoops. Oh, but we got our achievement. Nice. There we go. Place these with ZPM energy hatch. And our output should be 4 amps of ZPM. Yep. Right. Did we do the neutronium recipe yet? We did not. We have 42,000 neutronium dust. Okay. I did not know we had that much. Okay.
That's great.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, maybe we can make those machine casings. After all, okay. Let's do the recipe real quick. Neutronium. Is it the dust straight into... Let's see. Oh, no, you have to do something else with it, don't you? Yeah, you have to mix it with helium plasma to get raw neutronium dust. I forgot about this. Okay. This recipe first. We got plenty of helium plasma, though, thankfully. actually could have a mixer problem here, though. We do have a dual interface. I see most of our mixer recipes are non-dual. We do have a dual one here. However, it's set for circuit 9. But maybe I can ghost circuit, or not ghost circuit, but maybe we can add circuit 1 to it without any conflict. Let's see. Can we sneak this in here? Get our quartz cutting knife. Change the name of this to add the 1. And then, yeah, hopefully this will work. Do we have our dual LuV over here? We do. Okay, great. I need to reconfigure this so we can overclock on all 4 parts of the quad here. Right now we only have 1 section overclocked. That's fine. This should work. Raw neutronium dust. I don't know. Let's make like a stack. Oh, and there we go. Okay. 3 seconds per. All right. Think you need to increase your benzene production? Oh, man. I can show you how much we had to do ours. Now, we went nitrobenzene eventually. But we were able to make everything work with 2 quad distillation towers. These run at EV. And then dual industrial coke oven, also running at EV. And that still makes enough benzene to supplement our nitro, to make all the nitrobenzene we need. This setup worked pretty well for us. Single pyrolyze oven. Oh, if you're able to upgrade to the industrial coke oven, it is a massive upgrade. I forget exactly where you're at. You can make this when you get to EV. Yeah, you could either overclock or not overclock, but yeah, you could either bump it up to HV for double the output. Your late HV, okay, yeah. So that's not available to you yet. Yeah, I would try going up to HV before you made another pyrolyze oven, but you could make another pyrolyze if you wanted to be super energy efficient.
Oh, I need more titanium.
More yeah.
Are you doing any bees yet?
Yeah, titanium bee was amazing for us. The phthalic acid was pretty annoying, but
yeah,
we persevered. Let's see. Okay, we got a raw neutronium dust. That's what we put into the EBF. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. The cook time on this is actually insane.
Oh my goodness. Jolly hasn't done a single bee yet.
Oh no. I mean, you can get by without the bees. You can.
But they are such a big help.
Yeah. Oh, you're not using nitrogen. You don't know how to automate it. I can show you our old setup, which I don't think is running now, but it's still functional technically. You basically need to do a line of centrifuges and compressors. So what you do is you put empty cells in the compressor, makes compressed air, and then you put the compressed air cell in the centrifuge and it makes nitrogen. And so you can just kind of set up a line of these and then have the nitrogen from the centrifuge get pumped up into the pyrolyze oven. This is what I would recommend because, yeah, then adding nitrogen, you're going to need nitrogen for other stuff too. You might as well go ahead and figure this out. Now, the multi-block centrifuge is really good for making nitrogen later on, but you still need the compressed air cells until you get to IV. So, how are you pulling out the cells? I think just item conduit. Yeah, we're just transporting everything via item conduit. So sending it from the compressor to the centrifuge, and then these pipes up here carry the nitrogen itself. Now you do get a cell of oxygen as well, which you do need to take care of. So you would need a separate tank, and you would need to use item conduit to send the oxygen cell to an oxygen tank. Like right up here. That's what this is. And then you'd want to send the empty cell back to the basic compressor. And then you're also going to have 4 empty cells inside the centrifuge that you need to send back to the compressor as well, just to make more compressed air. It's annoying and finicky, but it's the best way that you have to make nitrogen. Honestly, like, for a while. When you get to IV, you get access to the air intake hatch, which you put into a multi-block centrifuge. And this thing just collects air, so you don't have to use the compressed cells anymore. And you can just convert the air directly into nitrogen and oxygen, which is much better. But yeah, this is a ways off, unfortunately. Always think compressed air is much light. No, you can do that in LV. Yeah. Okay, let's do this recipe here. So neutronium ingot. Okay.
Oh, wow. Don says 1 steam squasher makes as many cells as an HP compressor for 1/64th the power.
Can you use the steam squasher? Yeah, that might be worth doing. Because steam squasher is pretty cheap to make. Yeah, the steam squasher is this thing right here. It's very similar to a steam grinder in construction. It's literally just a steam-powered compressor. This thing was pretty good. I remember we were trying to use this for some very specific purpose, and it didn't work for that. But then I was like really glad that we made this just for compressing things. Huge make run, fluid heater for steam if you want. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, you could use fluid heater.
Greg says, anyone remember cheese to get items into Dreamworld, which isn't player interface? Yeah, just what John said, the comma item.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it up. The comma of voluminous pockets.
Or there's a cape too, right? Version of that? Yeah.
But I wanted to keep my Mantle of the Raven.
Yeah.
But this will allow you to stash things and carry them over. You know, I made this thing like right when Tell told me about it, and then I got sidetracked and I haven't messed with it since. So I don't even remember how to open up my pockets. So I can't tell you how many things will go in there. Like I said, I've got to get away from bees and get back to the all the fun magic mod stuff.
Oh, 9 times 3, 27. There you go. Pretty good. My goodness, anybody else seeing this? 442,000 EU per tick. over 200 seconds just to make one neutronium ingot. Time to make it? Yeah, that's pretty neat quality of life for that specific purpose.
It is a total pain trying to get things set up over there.
Night, Diddy. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, night, Diddy.
Find a key with a slash command try. Yeah. You can. There's like 3 different bindings that you can use for that. Just a measly 443 KEU per tick. A little uncomfortable for us at this very specific point. Especially when we can only make 2 million power total. Again, that is going to change soon. I do need to start looking at that recipe. So what we're looking for is the buffered dynamo hatch, the 4 amp version. This thing right here. We need to know how to make a ZPM dynamo hatch, and then you add an aquatic cable and ZPM circuit. ZPM dynamo hatch is very similar to the energy hatch, right? It's just you need this superconductor base ZPM spring instead. Yeah, not too bad. We probably should go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and scan LuV dynamo hatch. Go ahead and get that rolling. Now I did want to see, so I ordered 8 more neutronium ingots. So as soon as this finishes, I want to see if this will run the 8 in parallel at this time. Like the same amount of time. We'll see what happens. Probably not. It's probably still going to only do 1 at a time, but... Comma pockets bound to Z. Yeah, it's a good keybind. Move some of my machines to my personal dimension. You know, when the time came in my solo world to move machines to the personal dimension, I got so frustrated I quit. Now, we also did start streaming around that same time, but I just couldn't be asked. Too much work. Don't know how you get all the random junk in the dream world. Kill the... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would do all that, Greg T. Yeah, better off just cheesing it a little bit. Save yourself some stress. It'd still be... Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I saw Greg asking, how do I kill the infernal screaming magic root? Well, first, are you wearing your headset? So you're protecting your ears? You won't have all like the wibbly wobbly screen or any of that if you are wearing those. And then I just pull out my oh my gosh,
Can't get headset in Dream World. Well, you can with the
crossbow. Well, with the voluminous pockets, you should be able to take one in there. And then, don't you have your weapons over in the dream world?
No, I don't think so.
Ugh.
Yeah, it doesn't save your what is that mod called? The thing that holds, you know, the weapons in those 3 slots or whatever. Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, things I'm going to have to remember when I go back to doing witchery.
Talking about a legit way to do it? Yeah, I don't know then. Got our dynamo hatch. Let's go ahead and go start scanning that. Yo, it's Geronimo.
Hey, Geronimo.
What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Hope you had a good stream, Geronimo. What'd y'all work on today? As for us, gotta see the new base aesthetic. Oh, yeah. Let me go. Hopefully it's nighttime. This place looks a whole lot better when it's nighttime. Nope. It's not nighttime. I tell you what. I don't care. There we go. It's nighttime now. Yeah, we began
So good.
Neo Tokyo. Still got a lot of detailing to do, especially in the stalls down here. It is so different from what we normally do, but yeah, you got the pagoda in the distance over here. You got all the neon signage and strips and all that. You got fusion up here. Fusion rings. Yeah, it's kind of like, and you'll see this a lot in Japan, where they've got like the old style buildings kind of mixed in with the new. They try to preserve that stuff. So that's kind of like the vibe we were going for here. The paper blocks. Dude, these paper blocks are so good. Yeah, we incorporated this a lot in our old building stuff too. Yeah, still a lot of work to do. We did use the little tiles to try to make some kanji here. This is very time consuming. It's going to be probably a long time before I get that on all the signs. I have to make sure my sanity is intact. But yeah, it works pretty well. First World had Japanese style home. It's a very fun style to build in. Yeah. It was super small. Dude, I love, actually, like, this is some of the largest scale building that I've ever done. In Minecraft, probably. I love building things on small scales usually, but this is also GTNH, so you kind of have to build large scale just to fit everything. And thank you for the follow, Tater Todd. Appreciate that. Need shaders? It does. It looks pretty good with the complementary shaders. I could actually switch over to those for the rest of the stream.
Ooh, do it.
Yeah, why not? Smallish beans on YouTube. Vanilla build. Similar style. Oh, cool. Karma, thanks for bringing me here. Was lurking a while in your chat. Never said anything. Hey, right on. Why not? Then your PC burns. I do wonder how well it would actually run. I'm kind of curious now. Let's give it a go.
Oh.
Yeah, Cat. So we just got the ZPM in our world. Got the ZPM energy hatch, which was our main goal for today. And Cat also got the Trinium B, which is like a material that you need in LuV, ZPM, and later on that is like used in a lot of different things. So, and it's been a long chain of like all these planet bees. Like you have to make like the moon bee and then Mars bee, Jupiter, etc. Along with a bunch of others. Cat's been doing the work.
Well, it'll be great when we have all these.
What are your plans tomorrow? Stream tomorrow, Cat.
Well, it depends on how work goes tomorrow, and if I'm able to take the time to sit down and finish watching the Gendistry stuff.
Yeah. Or you could just say, screw it, blood magic time.
I'm gonna like start playing that "I Want to Be Free" song.
I want to break free.
Yes, thank you. That's exactly what it is. But I do also need to make the is it the end stone bee? Or
Ender shard.
The Ender shard bee that I need to make.
That is for Icorium. From Thaumcraft, yeah.
Because we want to get another pure tier for you to help get rid of your warp.
I mean, I'm fine.
And if I'm going to continue with blood magic and witchery, there's a lot more Thaumcraft research that is like taboo and stuff. So we need to be able to make those pure tiers.
We want to do all the research. Can't you get like? Did somebody say you can get like 1800 warp or something like that, or was it like 800? Maybe I'm getting the order of magnitude wrong on that, but some crazy amount of warp that you could possibly get if you never got rid of it.
I don't remember what it was. I mean, seriously, never, ever, ever, ever trust my numbers.
Warp, what's that? Yeah. I mean, John's got it all solved.
Oh, is that a fellow Final Fantasy 14 enjoyer? I see. Yes, we totally have a Final Fantasy 14 in Discord. I love 14. Ben plays every now and then, but
I'm the one who introduced her to it. And then
yeah, I was like
she's
so stubborn
become a
about it
yeah.
because I've never really been into like those kinds of games, but I love it.
Oh, and Tater Tot, yes, this is Kat, my wife. She's doing the bee stuff right now. You see her on the screen, and then I'm Vendrake, and yeah, we've been doing this world since the beginning together. We've come a long way.
We have. And oh, Jolly says I'm on ARR part 2. I'm fairly new. Okay. Yeah, you are right at the beginning.
Oh my
Just
gosh,
wait. It's gonna get great.
ARR is like, looking back, I appreciate ARR, but man, does it get good later. Like, I know you've probably heard that plenty, but it really is true. Like
Like
some of the best RPG storytelling of like any game I've ever played. Period.
I just before this last pack came out, I went and started a whole new character, and I've been doing the playthrough all over again. And I'm just like, can I please go ahead and like get to the later expansions, because those are my favorite stories. They're just so good.
Yeah. Any Satisfactory fans here? Quite a few people have been talking about Satisfactory. I know Uriange is a big Satisfactory fan.
Yeah, I was surprised Uriange hasn't popped out talking about Final Fantasy 14.
True. But yeah, I would say this. I'd say this looks pretty good with shaders, right? Look at that. You get a little bit of like you get a little bit of the neon kind of glow in the windows.
See, I still think you need to have like just a couple windows, like sporadically, have a lot of light come out from just a couple of them, so it looks like just random people are home.
I was gonna do that the other day. I forgot. Yeah, I'll totally do that. Oh, Greg T's another Satisfactory person. Yeah.
See, maybe we should do Satisfactory for our variety night.
I definitely want to do it sometime. I don't know about right now. We'll talk. Yeah, I don't think my computer is very happy about the shaders though. And hosting the stream and hosting the server as well. We're chugging here. I mean, well, what's our FPS? 39? Yeah. 30? Yeah. Not happy. It's probably fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I actually don't want to play the game the rest of the stream like this. We're gonna switch back over. Played the N once when it was an Epic launcher. Wait, it was Epic launcher exclusive? Really? Not now though, of course, yeah. Do a new play sometime. Plus, don't people make mods for Satisfactory as well? Isn't that a thing?
Oh, that's cool.
Jolly, I probably would have made any of this without World Edit. As we've talked about before, I'm not really like a big build and creative type person. But man, World Edit for this run has been so good. Don't know about mods? I mean, maybe I'm just thinking of Factorio. Uncountably Infinite says, got Stargate jump scared at a work training today. Wait, how does that happen? How does that work? Oh god, I haven't had YouTube chat up in the past 2 hours.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but nobody else said anything, so it's fine. Saved. Maybe that's why nobody says anything anymore. They gave up.
They just know you're not going to have it open.
He's not paying attention to us. Put one, technically both of my islands in the MC showcase section of y'all's Discord. Oh yeah, I do see that. We can get a closer look here. Dude, floating islands like that are very tough. Here, let me
I'm very curious about the floating islands because I've been tempted to do floating islands. Y'all, some of y'all know what kind of things I watch, but for those that don't, I love watching these like Asian fantasy shows, and they have like these big floating islands, and they're really, really cool. And when we first were starting out this world, I was like, I'm totally gonna make like a whole bunch of floating islands when we get to the personal dimension. I haven't gotten around to it, but I love the idea.
And a Stargate in one of the random pictures they used to make it look high tech. That's a really funny coincidence.
That is really cool.
I was gonna say, yeah, GT or movie, TV show. If it was like a Gregtech Stargate, that's even crazier, yeah. Dude, I still need to watch Stargate.
Have you not seen Stargate?
No, we've talked about this. Remember, I tried,
I keep forgetting this.
yeah, I tried Battlestar Galactica. I'm really not like, it was okay.
Stargate the movie or Stargate the TV show?
Well, both, yeah.
Put those on your list, honey.
I think they already are. Yeah, it's already there. Maybe one day we'll knock off something on this list. Yeah.
Crypto, what the fuck? Time to unsub.
Oops. I'm exposed. I've been exposed.
Yeah, there's so many things that we need to get you watching.
It was okay. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica, I saw like I guess it was sort of like a movie, right? Like the initial thing.
You watched like a couple of the first episodes.
Yeah. Maybe it gets better. It was decent. It was like, I didn't have a bad time. Between this and the cottage cheese, dude. Don't bring up the cottage cheese. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, he knows.
We are cottage cheese enjoyers on this stream.
No, we're not. Only you are.
I think the only person who stuck up for me in that conversation was Tell.
And he is not here now.
No.
You were on
I'm
your
all by
own.
myself.
Yeah, the pagoda's in the overworld, Jolly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are. So cat stuff with the bees is in the void world. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She did a little terraforming over there with world edit, but pretty much everything else is overworld. We started out over here near this lake, dug into the mountain. Oh no. Ache lurking on in with that duel.
Uh-oh.
It's time. Time for you to get your revenge, cat.
And I do it this time. So I guess you're coming over here.
I'll come over there in just a second.
Okay.
But I just want to finish my train of thought. So yeah, we started over here at this lake, burrowed into the mountain. You know, did a ton of stuff really in this mountain. Started out with this area here, dug out Thumbcraft, and then
Cat, let's go.
let's go. and then dug out these other rooms, and then eventually we did the pagoda here and came out on the other side of the mountain. And so the idea is that the other side of the mountain is like, you know, the more futuristic stuff. Did you interrupt something? No, you're good. Jolly was just asking if the pagoda was in the overworld, and so I thought, well, you know, maybe people don't have a idea of the orientation of the base. Yeah, this is the... And we had our old farms over here on this other side of the mountain. Animal farms, did a little botania over here. This is where we dug into the mountain originally. So this was the start of everything. Yeah.
How far are we from?
Indeed.
Oh, show your thumb room.
Yeah, Thumbcraft. This is one of my favorite builds. Right here. I really enjoyed making this. Only seen you playing indoor. Yeah, because a lot of our stuff is underground, but you know, we're trying to change that up.
Sorry. Crypto says, Cat, you need some wand foci so you can trap him in the ground and suffocate
Oh my
him.
gosh.
You know, we should get like a secret chat going on scheming ways to take out Vin.
Why does everybody always want me to lose?
Because I always lose.
No, you won.
I won one time.
Yeah. Dude, that was crazy too. All right, I'm here. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, where are you? Okay, there you are.
Okay. I'll get us some compressed chests. Oop.
Oh, I've got a chest right here. I can dump stuff in.
Oh, you. I've got my own chest. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't need your chest.
All right, let's see.
All right. As is customary, I'm taking off 4 hearts. Match yours.
And don't you do something with your armor too?
I think we took off boots and helm, but honestly, like the quantum legs were still like providing a lot of run speed, so I'd say just keep the whole quantum suit on. It should be fine.
Okay. I'm trying to just take off as much as I can because you'll probably kill me. It's a pain to pick all of it up.
I don't know. You're gonna take off your cape? Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, never mind. That
It
is
might be a bad idea. It's gonna be a
This is
strategic.
how you like to fly around.
It's part. You have it too. Summon angry bees. That'd be really funny if Cat brought the bees over here, and that
would
turned
be amazing.
that turned the tide of the battle. Drop a meteor on him. Oh my gosh, dude, y'all are crazy.
Ooh, that would be fun. But the bees, I think, is even better. I wish I could summon bees.
Gosh. All right, we doing this?
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
You were moving so fast, I can't even see where you are. Like, trying to hit a pinata. Get out from behind me. Whee!
Are you flying?
No, I shouldn't be flying.
Looked like you were flying.
I don't know how. I haven't had a potion in a minute. Okay, this is ridiculous.
That was really weird. Like, I expected you to... Never mind. It's a mean thing to say. No, I was gonna say, like, I expected you
Die
to get
right away.
to like get some hits off on me. Like,
I did hit you a couple times, I thought.
I never went down in hearts.
Wow.
Don't
So
you-
every noise I heard was just me taking damage. You were doing a really good job of like staying behind me. I kept trying to like turn around to get you, and I could just never see you. You just stayed behind me.
Next battle needs to be in mud or quicksand. That's actually not like... Maybe mud. With quicksand, you almost get like stuck completely. The mud, you can at least like
Move a
move
little
around
bit.
in.
We'll have our own mud wrestling pit.
We still need to make a wouldn't fly in a duel for sure. Yeah, for sure. No way.
Well, seriously, I shouldn't have flown. Like, I don't have that fly command on or anything. Maybe my potion hadn't run out yet.
Here's your meat.
Oh, thanks. Are you gonna go stash my head somewhere?
I didn't get your head.
There you go.
I did, however, get a Blood Arsenal heart. I don't even know if I've ever seen this thing before.
Huh. What does that do?
I have no idea. Oh, you can use it in the altar, the blood altar, to get a soul fragment.
Interesting.
Which lets you get a soul booster or a soul nullifier. Okay. Well, here. Have fun with that.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see.
But yeah, we do need to figure out like some like different like rule sets for some duels in the future, just to make them different. The mud idea is not a bad idea. Actually, hold on. What would that be? 1218. You can still move around pretty quickly in this, but it's not as crazy as the grass. That's not the worst idea. Oh, zero gravity in the moon. Oh, that's not a bad idea. It was your potion. It ran out right at the end. Yeah, she might have had some flight left over.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
That's not a big deal. Build a cage out of fences. Burn on mobs and do it in the dark. I don't think she's not going to be up for that.
That would be like us when we went to the dream world for the first time.
Dude,
that was crazy.
That wasn't fun. Did not enjoy.
Do not recommend. It sounds like a review for some place you're trying to go to.
Yeah, exactly. There. Next duel we're gonna mud wrestle.
Well, that sounds cool. Where in the world does my traveler's belt go?
Tree tab is 85% done. Nice.
Congrats, Greg.
Boss room in the moon dungeon would work too. That's true.
Oh, Hell's back.
You didn't enjoy the surprise of that? No. Not at all. I felt a little cheesy using my /home command, but I was just like, nope. Not having this.
That was so nuts.
Oh, we've tried the no weapon thing, doing it with fists, and even without armor, like it took forever. But I also think we had a lot of hearts, so we could also reduce our hearts, yeah. But we could try that again, just a little bit differently. Here. Next time. We said we would make an arena. It's not exactly what we had in mind, but
that is totally not what we had in mind.
But you know, we were gonna do like a proper like Coliseum or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We just keep getting distracted by all the other things.
Best worst ideas. think the mud thing is cool. All right, we'll do
This is
that.
gonna be funny. Yeah. That'll be cool.
We have
Something different and new.
we have 1 dual redemption per day. This is the cooldown on it. So if somebody wants to see that tomorrow. Let's see. I do need to program this real quick. So the last thing I was thinking about doing today is getting some of these ZPM dynamo hatches. And that way we can get a lot more out of our SE turbines. Like literally almost 4 times the amount of power.
How many of these Trinium bees do you want going?
Couldn't defend Vin for his cheese love. Oh yeah, weren't you the one person who like agreed with me that Kai's cheese was delicious? Am I remembering that right? There's one person in my corner. Everybody else is a hater though. Yes, okay, yeah, I thought so, yeah. Everybody else be hating. Sad.
Have taste. Oh.
Oh, see, look, there's Nova. Go to when you're on a low carb diet. Nice. Yep. Good shit. Okay, can we make... Oh, I didn't program this stuff yet. Oh, okay.
So babe, you
Yes.
didn't tell me
Hello.
how many of these Trinium bees do you want running?
You can just try 1 for now.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. All right. What?
Crypto says cottage cheese is okay. Blue cheese is disgusting and shouldn't exist.
Oh, dude.
Feta cheese is questionable too.
Dude, Zaxby's used to have a buffalo blue salad. It was the best. I ate that for like 7-8 years of my life, and then they took it off the menu.
He has been very depressed about that.
Garbage. Feta cheese is questionable too. Dude, in the right context, man.
Feta can be really, really good.
Yeah.
I think don't we put feta in that bean dip that we make?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like a corn black bean dip.
So good. Moldy cheese.
I mean, yeah. I had a watermelon salad. Oh, yeah, that does sound
Yeah,
good.
I've heard that's pretty good. Yeah, I wouldn't sit around and just eat feta by itself, but
No.
I like it mixed with other stuff. Ooh, dill fontina cheese. That sounds pretty yummy.
I do want to try some more cheeses.
Do it.
Remember I got that espresso cheese the other day?
Yeah, I saw you finish that.
Yeah, it was okay. Kind of a gimmicky idea, I think. But it wasn't bad either. Okay. ZPM Dynamo Hatch Buffered. This is going to change the game for us. 4 times the power. Maple bourbon Cheddar cheese. I don't know how to pronounce that. but that sounds amazing. Wrapped in a maple leaf that was soaked in bourbon. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Here we go on the food train again.
Yep.
It always comes back to this.
Everyone
another.
loves food.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw Crypto saying, I still laugh at the people who like pickles but not cucumbers.
That is really weird, right?
Well, maybe they don't like the vinegar. Or they do like the vinegar, but they don't like the freshness of the cucumbers.
I wonder if I could go back to eating my cucumbers now.
That would be good. It started making him sick.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was it or not. That's the thing.
I mean, that is a weird thing to start giving you like heartburn
Yeah,
and
I mean,
stuff.
that is what I thought as well.
I mean, aren't cucumbers like just water?
A little salt on cucumbers, delish. I loved dipping cucumbers in hummus. Good.
I'll just eat cucumbers plain. I just
A
love
little too
cucumbers.
plain for my liking.
They're so fresh.
Mozzarella cheese is the queen of cheese, and Parmesan is her king.
John, you are amazing.
It is kind of hard to argue with that. Can everything be as easy as titanium? I hate tungsten. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get much better after that. You're probably going to want to get a Vulcanus as soon as you can, Blood. Which if you're making the large processing factory, right? So you should be able to make a Vulcanus as long as you have access to ZPM circuits. Tungsten was easy after automating lithium from Yellowstone Lily. Yeah, you get the tungstate dust and then you can automate that. I was thinking more along the cooking time, but maybe Blood was referring to the process before that. Working on ZPM later this week. Oh, okay, yeah. I might have been getting your progression mixed up with somebody else's. It's really hard to remember where everybody is sometimes. You heard the, what the heck kind of rabbit hole am I going down? Okay, we'll look at that later. An auto cucumber my phone rather annoying. I'll never pronounce it the same afterwards. I'm not going to try to pronounce it the way he pronounced it. I'll have to listen to that again. Blood says, I have the IV circuit assembler, but haven't used it. Made it with multis this weekend. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I thought you were the person who did the multis. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so once you get as soon as you make ZPM circuits, you should be able to make the Vulcanus, which should help your smelting time a whole lot. Vulcanus is a big step up from just a quad normal EBF. Quad Vulcanus, that is. It ain't a rabbit hole, just a goofy little song. Well, no, I was looking on YouTube, and then there were like other YouTube videos about the cucumbers. Like, it looked like a whole, like, it did look like a rabbit hole from what I searched. But no, I got you. So right now I'm trying to figure out, we're getting... How many amps of ZPM? 1, 2, so we're getting 1 amp of ZPM from each of these. So that's like 6 plus 8, that's 14. But the moment that I change out the dynamo hatch on these, we're going to be getting like 4 each. So not only do I need to change this cable out to something better, but also this thing can only accept 16 amps of ZPM because it's a 64 amp energy hatch inside the LSC. So we're going to need like another one of these. Either that or... How hard would this be to make? Because we want to make this eventually. The ZPM 64 amp energy hatch. Yeah, this is like a whole nest of crafting. But we probably should do this. I'll probably program all this stuff off stream. And then make some ZPM dynamo hatches, and that way we can really up our power production from these SE turbines. I think we can get like 3.5 ZPM amps from each one. That's going to be like 48 amps of ZPM, roughly. It's going to be really good. Now, right now, we do have these right here. So this main red line, this really thick draconium cable, is how we're transporting all the power. And right now, yeah, we're able to get up to 64 amps of ZPM out of this. So our input should match our output pretty soon. That'd be nice. Kif did a great remix mix with it if you want some music to it. Okay. Yeah, save that link. But yeah, I think we'll... can program some of that stuff later. But I think what I want to do, the last little bit of time that we had, I think I just want to move these CPUs like we said we were going to. Yeah, move them over to our new area. We'll keep one, just in case we need to craft something. And honestly, I probably should make these like bigger. We can afford stuff that's like much greater than 64K at this point. But yeah, I wanted to do them like right around here. Let's see. Go about like right here. That way, if we want to do like a second row behind this, we can. What are you getting into? Last couple minutes here, Kat.
Well, I got the Trinium B set up in an alveary. Now I am trying to finish acclimatizing the mysterious crystals piece. So then I can start trying to get those set up nice for you. Did you want just one of those going as well for now?
Yeah, I think one will be enough for the time being. I don't know how much of that we'll ultimately need for like bacterial vat later on. maybe an absolute ton. We'll see. Okay, let's see about our cabling here. Goblin is mining and no cobaltite drop. Oh yeah, like, isn't that stuff that you need to get through like a trade or something? Do you remember that, Cat? If we need to trade with a hobgoblin?
You can do that, or you can get them. I think you get it from the Twilight Forest by killing them, but I feel like, was it Mars? They dropped them as well. If I remember that right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about stuff I don't know about, so I'm sure. Way easier to trade with the hobgoblin?
I'm sure it is. You just have to build a house for them, right? To be able to trade. Am I remembering that right?
Yeah, because, well, they love to go into houses. I remember that. Remember we had a previous world, and they just kept coming into our house constantly. I had to go on a purge eventually.
Well, we found, I forget what we set up fences and gates.
Yeah, because they couldn't go
them
through
out.
those, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, can we make more? I'm gonna do the 64K crafting storage as a recipe, just temporarily at least. And then do we have the co-processors as a craft? We do, okay. Tech thing for the one focus you need to find the mage peck specifically. I didn't know there were different types of pecks. Interesting.
I didn't either.
Trade diamonds with him until he trades the focus. Interesting. He takes diamonds and then he might offer you a trade. Oh, great. Sounds like a scam to me.
At least we're swimming in diamonds.
That is true. Okay, so I think what I want to do here is on this very last one. Build this up. Let's 256K. We just have like two 256Ks at the moment. And then we could actually put like more co-processors on this as well. Okay. And then what I want to do is get our quartz cutting knife. And we're going to start naming these in alphabetical order. And what I want is I want the largest ones to be at the bottom of the list, so I don't like put stuff there automatically, but then stuff that needs to go there can only go there. Otherwise, these smaller ones get used up first.
Oh, Jolly just automated nitrogen for their pyrolyzed oven.
Oh, you got it. Oh.
Congratulations.
Oh, awesome. Good. Yeah, that's definitely going to pay off for you. All right, there we go. And we end up having more CPUs than we did before. We can upgrade these fairly easily, but as of right now, I don't know if we've had anything above like 512. But I should probably go ahead and program the 256K crafting storage as well. We'll probably need to make these soon. Go ahead and do that. Only got one compressor in centrifuge though. Well, I mean, the good news is once you kind of set up the system, you can make it easily expandable. You know, once you've got the logistics of it figured out. And probably the one other thing I'll do off stream is I'll move the molecular assemblers here. That's kind of going to be a pain in the butt, considering how much, I mean, like how many patterns we have here. It's going to be a little bit tedious. By the way, like, I haven't put any pattern upgrades on any of these. We can definitely do that. Like, we can quadruple this easily. So, I might do that. We've got 8 per here. You still need to make an AE2 system. The game really changes once you get that going. Let's see. A lot of this stuff we need to learn how to make eventually anyway. I am ZPM transformer. That's going to be important. ZPM transformer itself, yeah. An LV pump? That's so random. Okay. Do they not have acceleration cards? Wait, some... I thought some did. Oh, they don't. Yeah, I should probably do that. Yeah, that's a good idea, Tel. Especially with how cheap they are. Okay, well, when we move them upstairs, we'll put acceleration cards in them. Oh, that's right. They go in the molecular assembly. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. It's been a little while since I've done that before. Yeah. That would have been really... Actually, I don't even think you can fit acceleration cards in interfaces. No. Yeah, well, you know. Let's see, how many do we... 30... How many molecular assemblers are here? It probably is 32, yeah. 32 times 5. Minus 19. There we go. Problem solved. And then pattern upgrade cards. Yeah. So that's probably like the most of those towers that I'll make for a long time, and we'll just add pattern cards to it. Yeah, for some reason, for the longest time, I'd been forgetting that I could add pattern cards to it, and then I think I was literally thinking about that yesterday and realized. That's fine. I'm sure we'll use up all the space eventually. Using powered spawner, killing kobolds for dust seems easier. Oh yeah, that probably is easier. Yeah. Jolly says, given it 60 cells to cycle through though, you'll probably want to give each one a stack, like each centrifuge compressor combo, just to make sure that it's always getting provided. Or yeah, at least close to a stack, yeah. Well, Kat, I think we've accomplished a lot today.
Yeah.
You finally finished the V-line, our
I did.
long anticipated V-line.
I mean, there's still a lot left that I have on my list, but
yeah, but it's not necessarily like pressing. Like, it'll be fine. I know you want to do other stuff.
The last one I do need to make though is the Endershard B.
For the
That one-
Icorium, so you can
Yeah,
make another pure tier. Yeah.
because I will quickly get the warp again.
Yep.
With the things I've got planned.
Meanwhile, over in Gregtech land over here, we did get a decent chunk of ZPM. We made a good foray into it in the beginning. We've got a couple of infrastructure things we want to do, like we talked about with the dynamo hatches on the SE turbines. We'll have to change up a little bit of the situation with our main LSC as well, but we'll take care of that. We could probably go ahead and start shooting. I might smelt up the rest of that neutronium as well for this quest. But we could probably go ahead and start shooting for the Mark II reactor, I think.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. I feel like we just did the Mark I recently. But yeah, we can totally do that.
Oh, congratulations, Jolly. Jolly just got another source of oxygen.
Yeah, so that the nitrogen setup that he's been talking about, or that he or she's been talking about, yeah, that also produces like a byproduct of oxygen, which is cool. We need to work on finishing the rest of the witchery bosses. How many have you done, Tell? See, Kat and I don't know anything about any of the witchery bosses. Actually, I don't even know if I knew there were any witchery bosses.
Yeah, I had no idea there were witchery bosses.
Just the first? Gotcha. I think we are going to call it there.
All right.
Blood magic tomorrow, Kat?
Quite possibly.
We got to get some meteors up in here, right?
Yeah, we really do. I'm not too far away from them. See. I've got to do the blood altar tier 4. And I've got to go down this path too.
Oh yeah, we've got to set up the well of suffering thing.
Can't
Your
do
blood
that
magic
until I
tier.
get all of this stuff done that I was just talking about.
Oh.
Gotta go down this path and I gotta build the tier 4. And then Let's see. Well of Suffering's right here.
Oh, okay, I see it. Oh,
And the Meteor's right here.
well, I'm excited to see
Yeah.
you make progress on that soon because we've been talking about it for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah.
I'll just keep getting sucked back with bees.
I'm
or it's like,
sorry.
oh,
It's all
I
my
mean,
fault.
well, no, it wasn't entirely because it's like one thing that we were also trying to figure out was the warp because my warp was already
Yep.
getting really bad.
Yep.
That
was a big detour.
Got
Yeah.
that sorted out. So, and I can already tell there's going to be a lot more warp I'm going to be picking up as we progress over here. So, it's going to be fun. Intel says that he recommends doing Well of Suffering first before
Yeah.
Meteors.
Where you got a good supply of life essence. Don't have to worry
Real.
about that anymore.
Oh,
All right, I
fun.
think I'm gonna send you all Vintage Jack's way. They say finally making steel.
Oh, nice.
They're a little early on. But thanks again for everybody tuning in. Thanks for the subs today. That was totally
Yeah.
unexpected. Really appreciate the support.
And all the follows too.
Yep,
I mean,
absolutely.
thank you everybody so much.
And just hanging out, as always.
Cool. We'll
Cool.
see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be back. Until then, stay safe. Have a good night.